bari biyo ken kontan batale bari inatal pour kanna bullo ko jibe
ito kontan tale makura bari ala ya lonte mon kontan de makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudula kilimoto
moto nyalti kay
ngokko di ba katon ki nan jang pour yenna dula dada ni tata na dula to makura ala ya lon njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula din anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
non ama me to nyalom
ke bara fonye mune muy la kulloti
ndela kullu balu woldi
balu ha way fo balu ko loro fanankele
ikal loro fanankele
nyin kunna soniyata ta www.baluwo.com anim baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudula asatare mambata jorangol membuko cementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woninga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anim baluwo ifangole marate la kudula.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Assalamu alaikum badewul ngale kanton do ngale bismillah ngale tentu ngale jay ngale ka wato men ta ket fadu jibe wato wati ngale betentu ngale jay ko de fanan bi mbela na studio ko jan ket fatu jang ngalum tamba soto milaran ko boda team Kebba Madi ni lun ko no ala sabre social media Kebba Madi bojang min kada national youth president MPP do ko parti lo ko la bale Kebba fam fundala ko mol bay ka manta parti lo ko to ko jawol le ko safe ka nondi badala mo fam funda mi anan ko ba timo kono min kada team Kebba Madi di ko mina jabilo blokela mun ne tembo team Kebba Madi lo mun ba ne MPP tema mun ka san Kebba Madi say mo juma ko san MPP de bali abane do yara kono bale ko mo kadi ko do fondala kono dum tamba be studio ko jang en budani mo le nyon kontong ngane fanyenga inata nyada MPP de parce que mo be ne political party ngane be MPP de banya mo team ke ma do ko ni fon fon promote still now in MPP de mako kabun kafa do don ikabe kafulo ikabe party lo koto bari ifon bi jande inata ko mo jabi sa dum tamba la mbem bay to madu
Amadou Sow
lo mo ne lo lati en team ke ma ba
ndalon team ke bala chairman
do be jamu ngata sude ba kada la venture iba fawo kada
fawa dengada to mbeja alhamdulillah
that's good ifam be team Kebba da kono ko de
nte mantara team Kebba mantara jinkon brothers and sisters nte be Kebba
ngata sude adlen yang adlen kay no jana MPP da fam ko
Mekelendi
ingende ko imram meken
Lamin Konate the project manager Jinkon Foundation Mamo Kumpako Jinkon Foundation Kebba Leta Atele along with the co-founder Honorable Mamadou Boya. So until I'm program manager in Jinkon Foundation.
Abaraka baga ngatun di banga jay anyar nyar kel fatu kana akumodo jabi. Afraflo Amadou sa stade le political career en ina nyada political.
Abaraka baga Mr. Fati be jiberla kontona be tentula be jayla kerfatu fana di CEO mba kontona be kerfatu media fatani tismbal be kontona alla do ku kendo ka abe wala nyama nte na political career starta nyaadi le janning MPP be sotla num a tarta num political party jamal le sotla but nte ngamra force yaka carte fay that was 1996 ya jamela carte fengo force ya ka law as a fengo candidate pour ka banko nyini nga carte fay ko maso yalla bare that carte fay nga carte fay ya jamele par ka bola fo abota nene man carte fay ko tek I vote ya jamele once ka baboto nene ma fay because ndem multimal ko politiko kon I have people who inspire me in politics nge la ko le korsi ni ko mbe ni nekela nga chance dila nga je ko ebuka e makeno ndebuka tarete la ko tek so le keta ni ya jamela na ko do jigita non ko this man will change Gambia and I kujama level transparency, accountabilities, wo sifa la wo level. So then we are very young as youths. We believe ko I mean fa bole kala. But kabringa fa ngaje ko the ala first time when a coming advocate and mimbe caring among kikilinti turn of being to dictatorship. Kablo wo batanya buka support. Then nga party all mean support I nga Halifa Sallah le no manu back. Because I can remember years of not Halifa ning Ahmad Ba coalition ke wato mina so Ahmad Ba ke da flag bearer in fact combo sa nyo fele o that was the youth that min can mobilize can ning people ole though in politics Halifa Sallah was my mentor so ni wolbeje for some mina mama kande nata I GDC form that year also kabe mama kande GDC form I switched my allegiance to GDC we went for election 2016 so Alanata ke Baronata win Mama Kandema win after election January 2021 nata kwatere mbota GDC ntata ruling Barola agenda fasa but wato mbe Barola agenda fasa la wato ni UDP man bonyokan so foyebe je fo ni UDP nata bonyokan Barota da fonwe we continue supporting Baro for nata for them but to come so drawn to la political career wo kono this local government election tambilani in councilorship nata ke mi alon ko kato word MPP and tele tombo nun kalo itoyala kato word I contested with Buba Kante honorable Buba Kante but unfortunately Buba Kante win tantema win so imagine was very small singa for dole I believe so wole keta so as a now na political career betenne science bet councilor label so mbeje ning MPP le kata ning Kebba Madi en bulo dun nyobula andu do kulale but namra nyato mbina Kebba Madi la poto so in short this is my political career
sakajaje afum nindo sinaw okay in short that was the political why do you think another MPP support no
nada ka MPP support because here momoje in politics you have ambition and that ambition you believe ko is a terano political party carle pour ko ambition on fulfill ante menu GDC le fine bari mbe GDC le de we nga kuol korsi katanya mi nga je ko GDC la political career abe talakam bakele do kabe mboda GDC nana man diam ila kola but I am in the party I know the system because nini mo bitaka yaje ko ani milbe ko kono kunu jama ba e be kilin bokan namra ite fana ni mu korsi lati you should know inyanta mu step letala ka je ko it cannot fall down so in your political career so going forward kabringo korsi ngaje ko mama abe lose kan grip la bakele and abe lose kan grip la nyami a fango dabe kuol konol mi an ko he contributed towards those things so kabringo ngaje ko the progressive of GDC is not favorable so I switch my allegiance to Baro nda anbina kan je wato minan jikita ko ale man sayadi atella at that time anun jikita ko mole mati mi alon ko nin kafuta hala tuma don sulata yirwa minna sa sotono banko kan so wala akendi saunta kabo GDC kada MPP inda be GDC wato minan ni monene man problem so and still yet ni mo man problem so
okay iko inara MPP kaje ko pour Baro yi wake etla dum MPP santima kabin Baro na lo National People Party na lo ko bi etla masala ida miyoro Baro amu hijiba ko ke mango kanya
alhamdulillah ni Gambia ta politiko no manu Baro na ta time minna anim bitema Baro yirwa ku jamakel because ninga jibe in terms of road infrastructure ku jamal le falintaje force ngamra molka fele ko barobe concentrating provinces like if you go to provinces of course provinces I sila jamale do kuje
Silo is important.
Very important indeed.
But good.
And Nina Rajibe, I will bridge your Mindogu Basse Wooly crossing bridge. That was a nightmare for those people, Milka crossing because the canal Damantraji at that end, Barinkami Wotumo, Nina Road, Lafta cross Latra Ferioji, Ikela Badale. So, but Barola time Lengajako, wo bridge owning, he was able to construct that bridge. B, anytime after the Janila Moto you cross. So that alone is a development in that area. Okay, ni nara kurang wala fana jibe. Bi ni tara province, ndafang kabin tara province na was surprised. Remote villages in the bush.
When it started? When it started?
That started before 2021 election. The project has started. But now
2021 before the election, a potential locally.
Ha yalong
no neko balo di ko jang silo people of course taxpayers is what silo la ubide nyantoti ikanza but if you go to open area coming for central side do e be kolan ko jan bi silo de man ke de penalty good is good but tax mo baro expect wana silo da walen o ma nyantoti and ka na mo jole
that's true
but bi nyeta open area ube kolan ko bi te yalon te ngalon
okay
atabanna kola set
comment to that yalo niaje ikam mansa tombo ha ima expect ko mansa ba bulo bulo la jibo ko na ko do ban na develop
but how
allow me to la silo moto social no is part of development because banko yirwala no ni road connection ol man betia because b wo dlal to silo do gudam nyatra kunun ila marchandise do ke ila silo ka katinya bi wote tinyala. So ila social economic fenkoni I will dema. You understand? And when we come to electricity also, it's a development of no nima nyinku also. Silo electricity, they are very important in any country's development. Development of niba haimala sata wale. Ni manfang soro no kurang la karola, manfang soro no road connection na karola. My brother, we are not developing. So ni atra mansana ata mi alonko barola in short term. I mean doku siloto aning niani jawara time high ma yani jamela time high ma abe kanne but it's less than 10 years but road infrastructure development I mean so right now obviously he's above these people so often the mam yirwalde mol kam min foko fankola kole dunya la kole
no you know you guys fail to understand one thing silo is very important mo silo mo better
very well.
But nita open ida mafan. Nita baka fan op. On molle kade dia barola. Do de kade dia ko menen sala men do. Jiotem bulo kono. Marse kendo tem bulo kono. Lo tanor bol bu kasroje. Ni time muso mi ka ko la mi soto. Isiata. Yalo ni highway doko. Bal sartel mi anan ko e ka bo kondo kala tando. E ko la mi soto. Adu president baro ko la ka jele. Ada mol le bri ko la be jele. But now people have borrowed $1. That's fine. Nobody have problem with that. One to cash $1. But more be calling it oblong. More be calling go stand a share.
Yalo kole ala fanala. Fati, you'll agree with me ko. Kole asa in dunia kono you will not kole Gambia. No, I'm coming. Allow me to Yalo nibe Gambia fola.
Don't talk about another country.
No, listen. Fati, nibe Gambia fola you reference to the world.
No.
Gambia is not an island.
Banko ne president.
Hani barmola. But Gambia manke nala president mu nyawnya. But you reference Gambia to the world because connection ole bije. You understand? B you don't expect ko let's say dunia la fanko be nyaming B. Hani America they are kolia complain kan. We are recently following American elections. More be mune complain ka banko dingol. Some of them are complaining even inflation. And look at the world largest let's say the superpower. When there are people complaining that in their countries. So you don't expect Gambia to be an exceptional out of that. So mbe fokang ni Gambia bi ni ajibe Gambia ntolka marchandise min fani fengol. Most of them ke bondi mutol ke bonna bantal. Ike sanang foreign money la. You export them through foreign money na lanjang. So ni na jang obviously atekela no kukuna benya fase fenge bar mimbeje Gambia ntol nyanta munekela what policies do we have kajeko na senola fanala nge sementu ya isa jenka mano min santi babdu ngo mano min kamin sang ay doku jang akana santi babdu
Mr. kita ko mantara team Kebba Madi mojuma yelo National People Party NPP jama ka audio boni bake ika kuma bake nana ka bakene ni data e dubenta jama ko do campagne jama ko silang NPP ane bije e be sara ko e mantara compte mu nekk
baraka bake Lamin Fati o mo la diya moldi be NPP le as deputy national youth PRO because palasul ka falim ne o falim kono mboda national youth PRO nata deputy alhamdulillah ngala tantu mbe diamu ka nyamen kunu hani bi mbe diamu ka wala nyama
hani fa da audio bon la min de
bi fa nga audio bon la bi fa nga audio bon la audio wallahi momo maybe askeno na audio ka transfer da men do ni buka sele nyoka mbari every time de be audio bon de kan wonena man stop bi nga data ni bi tema ngala tantu bake beri nata jang lamoy la ni juberal men ben jube kanjang ani men be lamoy kan si tantu bake ke jayi mbe dun kan kacha kono kacha mandiya ita men be kacha la men no ke moy walla hakilo ka waretati walla ke la kuma moy katambi da fana fangola wo dalilo kan mba fole nim men foto ja mam bete ya doron isalon ko mo joya na solati bar fen foto ja bete ya da be sa kala muta ko o mu alala la nyinolti woto kadun kacha kono kayita ni molantol mu NPP kolle de kabirin kunu andu hani bimbe NPP la mamboje lord la men ngata NPP la ko kunu mbe lord la do hani bi o tamandiri nya men bembuluje kunu o tamandiri nya kilin wala bembuluje hani bi mol be men fokan ye men fo la kuma kono ko mol kon detale mande mbe diamu kanne mol me yellon kunu binni be nyofe yalo na ko be men kan kunu be kon ne ka wala bi woto mol la kacalati are o fanam jabiro men bije doron adama di ngoyte balula imam mol soto men be fem folema ni baluta imam mol soto men be fem folema la baluwo man nafa soto hani nyamato men ben bedo kono molu ka fem fala ko tole sako mo kendo me yalon ko bi alhamdulillah en ala tendu gambia banko kanim banko e bantala même lamin toura long isa fo maaje bari kan kuma kan moyle o mo ala tendu balti ala en so menna wayatina ntata keno la mo kilinde me yalon ko yewma kama sifa soto walla ila voice o mol ka fo e kon kala moyle dunia fanna bela itena ke moti me yalon ko molti la ko mo fala woto hanin sa yela ko mo mol buka moy ni molu kela ko moy fo yela ko mof mandu be mbijan man tara tim ke baade mbe fele do ndo ku nyol le muti bawo ye timo tola menna wala muntati be mu Kebba Madi bojanti o manke bite o mu kunon net ando ala kendeya anala beteya anala lo gambia dingole ka fondinkewol ni musolu makoy bantangol ni fantangol fuarol ben bulo me ko ben kaloye wato bela wayatina la ko diata nyi ngamuta mbul tan nim fulala abe o simfa ben noma ngaje ko simfa la me yalon ko mo nyanta ke yakala wala mo nyanta ina kata ina kana kendo kat ni kendo la kata wala yatin nante mu kebalati nte manke tim kebati ndo ku nyol la muti jinkon brothers and sisters mantraje ibe kebala noma wo kebante ni wala be tanin nala woto ni fanan mu do ku nyol lati
abaka lami ko ma barade imanta tim kebala ibe kebala noma Kebba National People Party de FMB MPP comment to dia mo siata social media Kebba Madi be parti lokoto Kebba Madi be MPP de balani manta diaren do ko kilo bakanne do ko kumo de ma siata adun enen Kebba mu ila boda ya yar Kebba lom bake do moni fonne team Kebba Madi lokoto mu nek team Kebba why ka Kebba Madi because ita MPP de National People Party mo juma lonji bakira ado eni Kebba do ko la why do you think Kebba Madi ka fay ko parti lokoto
Lamin Fati la nyini karo kumayata mune yati na molu kafu ko Kebba be parti lo ko leto Kebba de parti lo no la sa follow Kebba parti lo la fa band niko NPP National People Party ma fo wo to mu Kebba Madi tati bar Kebba la do ko le olo kabirim baro fans club Kebba keta moti me yalon ko atele baro fans club initiate atele to fang fo kafu mo le ko mbakela baro fans club let wato Lamin kan fans club le be kering musolu nata men yalon ko president kanu birin janjang ketam be bota UDP nim president kafuta nyoma yaaje ko nyimu molete mem molu nyanta mem fasala abe wol kono lamin jata nyola ni mo kote jamalu e ko musolu kafo be bulle kafo me lamin kan fan slop wado mu kafulete me yalo lamin kan la yalo amantara jang barani mus jamale ba kono whatsapp groupol keba ko e ko jannim be lamin kan fans club continent la yamiran ta kala baro fans club kado ni kafo tola mo kun kilinala me yalon ka manke banko la nyaton ko nala ala jikoni lanno anata falin kala mo do kam mem manke o president salbe kafo nyingal ba kala nyaadi la wato le mul nata songi benda kando ye baro fans club lo so woto nin kul kuma stawto nata fam futata bito ni ko kebabe patio lola nte be soso la mbafule kebate patio lola jamfani jawya le bije mbe olonne bar ngani lonko nin kebabe patio lola wota kala fendi me yala be commencer la be continuer la le patio babulle fa banda o patio la NPP
ni ko jawya nin kudu mune jawya na kebaka kada kebabe patio la kono national youth president place bala babu kono ada place sahante ni ko jawya be kebaka mun jawya sifa be Kebba Madi kan
jawya men ba kan adamadi ya be wala nyama as far as ikata adamadi ngonde ala e da ko e adamadi ngo foye jawya soto ide la korda kono le bang walle futu ñol lembang walle badi ngol lembang walle ku keñol le walle be kafo men kono jawya ne bu ka baye adamadi ngola karole be society kono wala na ala en dandala setano manke fende me ya lon ko ala ya dala da fe mabe lori nga fo ko men adamadi ngo data nyama ni jino bar ala en dandala setano la ko wala ka bo da fe fulala bala memo adamadi ngo tan jino wala na alqur'ano ko ni inna shaytana lakum aduwan mubin arsala haklu do shaytano tal jawole mati because adamadi ngo ni jino wala ka barake wala e kafu nyoma ye fem bon generate wala to ka commande shaytano la wala na ala en dandala la yaja adamadi kunda momo ya lon ko mole mati ala simfa molu ka jale ma fo molu ka cross molu kaje fo yeke moti molu dabe lola men kan ata kala mobe de barabe kala mo dantanti ni ajen ko e kon ante ya walla hasidiya mo fenneti akatara men fon kono aka wala folo tora jannabe mo tora la kamen hasidiya because hasido ay men jaanyala nin ala lanyino le aka fenne fil ala balajato to membe kuyala balajato e walla ala moyroto membe kuyala tuloe walla la jeroto membe kuyala nyaaye niwo be kafuta nyoma ni la suto be sino la e ka sibo men fonke hasidi ala jawe aka fundi jala because ila sibo fonka ke batalet wayata na hasido ne buka daha fona fata be kaburo kono sibo tawto jala jero membe tarla to be kala lanyinolte me alon ka manke duniya ko bara as far as ite hasidi ya soto walle konante ya soto moye na be ku killing nulu ne ta katara kola ya kono o kola ya la katina e ka kuke manyan na menkela wala ke forcer ke kerinde fenna wala ke forinde kumala o dalilo kan mulsi patio de to de danole ya frame iko Kebba Madi be pati lola o sadi na mole mur ko dage pati do frame iko Kebba Madi be pati lola because ñunam sinya fula ñawti bar ñun dodo manke fende me yalon ko ku sabatri na wala to ñala
ila miloto Kebba fo dewa ko min ka ke akala pati mol fon ko ke yama ila miloto mun ko bula ka safe ko si varsa social media ka Kebba Madi pati ko ba ala folo akwa fana on pati mol ko si farke yama mun ko bula ko si varsa social media kala Kebba Madi ka
ibe murunde kan ko mal
ha ngalon ne am dafa je sina bake alon ibe National People Party the MPP you guys are one of the founders mile party lo feme kumba MPP ni Kebba ko mol fo party ko mi ka wori ko safe jama ko Kebba be MPP de abe salo kono nunta be nyaade MPP anin sa be nyaade MPP ade client
comment ya long nga moy Kebba fon la interview to comment ning siso be e ko moli e fengo dira e siso ta e siso mo to le ko ta ka kole ala pour yela do ko keno anya mo to nyalati bar Kebba la tranya NPP kabirin kunu abe nyame nje hani biya be wala nyama me ata na ngaw fo tranya mo fenkilinati biri dun da fengo kono e kamune bondino e kadi molula walle kamune keno Kebba la kero anala aka menno molie bira mandum NPP abe o kanne bira dunda NPP fanan abe UDP wato me men ya long bira dunda UDP ani menno dunda nyola wala men ya dundi ya lon ne Kebba la effort mo monete UDP non kuno wo effort kilinga ni wala continue ta NPP woto Kebba ro mo Kebba lete me ya long ko ke ba place o place dita la NPP o mu fennete me yalo ayo trabulle ala tara nyaaje kunun ka place o tolala ke ba mu national youth president o mu toleti bar toñin na do ko mu menti wayatar le ke ba be o ke kan janni ka place o ndia
ha ba ni kada national youth president ha e place o le pour mala fondin ke banko karo bela sa no fondin ke be wosi kan comme ki awin fode e kundi ay ma sisu ma nyaade fa ay
sisu ata bulobe sisu wala
sisu wala
e kungoda
ha so ni o place de mo le ka marara na min fo comme ni ben ko la kono e be ka bara kan la so what is the essence of you having a position
wala nan ko ke bala position o anana man change in NPP because ning atara nun ko NPP me palaso diala palaso nyanda sembentu yala men no man diala baro man ke baba la do ko kala fondin ke wala nyanta men kele kabirin kuna ka men ke bi abe wala keke mbe nyum foleja ni fodara ke bala office oto ngamo yala diamo ko na ko na office o ke da loptano da tambira loptano la nda kunni men ka diamo yeten ke ba na man korda dinna anene man somoto la anene ma fansun dal si wiltan konta en sola bari yalo mona nanga ke ba kano ta ke ba la korda kono ya jube mona ka keje ta ke ba la office oto ibalo na walla ko momo ya lon ko mo adama dingode hakilo be la ko be bala ke mira ye bala fa soto adama dingole inyanda ke ba kanu lal kabinin fondin ke wolto bang musol to ke bala moluto ke bala office o selo ko le ata nyawnya mol min ya lon ko singul lafta lan jurle ka selo office o sandole because dalilo me yatne be sele kanjele interest wala be je katara farne santoni nduma nyin konate wala ka registration o ka kamolu tolu safe ke la hajolu safe ka make sure ninke bana ta report of danda ma kayita ndala ko karna ta janna ko nyina mala problem oti amma ko nyina ma ko nyina mbelori nga fe wala aman kan tolu ko la hajoti baro hajolu fanam fangol kilin na be ka jarale hanin tolu men fon ka trafe ala ko kan fiti akan dew kata nena buka fono mo en takela ni ay nay keme foye ko me keme le dilela ando yata nyawnya ni nata ka tanseni lulli la wallahi tan ko non to dila woto nin ayatara ko yettola ke ba kunna palaso to men babulu palaso men nyanda sambale modiyala bar ke bala kato momenti o palaso to ka tamandi abe o ke kana hanna tara min e palaso diale ma sembendu ya malo foy kana ko mo ngam mandin ka kan wala foy jan men ka mandin ka kan moy kennake wala kan ko moy wala yatinna dolu bi jandi nga ko mo fo e ka analyze ni nyaado nyama man tara nyamen wonde ke ba ko abulo be siso bala men ne palaso de le ko muta bara bulo be o siso bala nyaawo nya ko be mennu bulo men nyanta kala pour ka ko bulata bula ya do kunda nyama e man son ko bulala baro matina ke ba man palaso nyi do
ke ba ko ngunu no fam moy kabi ke ba da MPP mo lo bi milana ko kawnal MPP wole bunda soron to mo ke ba nyal president bala president la mi ke ba ani sanga at client jama bije min kala dotto do mo sabalti iba tumin ka bake kaytande ko atebe keba sabala keba la ko be koma kaje ko keba bandi adibination people party da obenyade
nde kunni o man bandi laaje keba madi la nimmo be NPP men ka keba bandi ibo ka keba bandi ke fon la kele palaso tole be keba bulu NPP ye tole lala ko palaso kari ke ba mari boja bar mol men ya lon ko be la bayndiro fo kante ndete to fola bar mol ye do ndete mo to fola
no but like
ani yala ye ko mo fo ye nyinin karo
e MPP national people party
ha ye nyinin karo be
no lamin de la kana ka sono doj no kana
no man ko sono doj
no min be kede ngofo be ka jalla min be kede ngofo
ya no
lamin ela moy
ila franga fo nyame ma fo le
lamin so nga diam lamin
ngara
dina je podigo plejan so nga diam be ka jalla ite yalon kat national people party min be je bi jalonde
ngalon
ikasan kya mari min bakam bi bando min bakam pour ete de yalonde why do you question why ete mo to
no yalo ye question le nyinin ka
no question nyinin ka bale
ye question nyinin ka nyame ani ye question nyinin ka nyame mba jabi ka wala
okay sa jabi
iko ye mo le tolu menson men yalon ko ete fe ke bala dia mo to wala baba indika ngamire ye wala fa wala nan koy
afon diam ka fole
very good what moli ya moyle but isay ni te o to mention already ke ba ya to mention ite ya to mention aman jaranto ya to mention ko already mol be yalo
no but even
national people party
MPP la yeba no wala
one thing I will tell you here wala nyinte ko to fo man kum maya jang men kum maya ta jang wala nyinte mune be larin ke
lami
bakan
ete fa so lami ete fa national people party de ibije ya di founder al bije mi party lo sign that we to sign them at from sign them is very difficult for president for is very difficult for pull sign them because lami ndenge lo bakala ebe jana before say is quite different ete fa if MP buro me blikama ete ta man sign most of the Kebba Madi office le
ngado
and before kamel chairman Lamin Jata bije every time MP office jana biloto but sa amata kene sa bodo kene
difference men bije
no different bije de
no difference men bije baro la jele senende
ko Lamin chairman ko Lamin chairman amandi ba
ani wonte Lamin jamba jamme nimmo bije me ya support ndolle mo fololde mo men ya support praye ke kiyamanoti
so sa sabe adle sabe adle Lamin Jata kene ka bonni
ntol man Lamin Jata kele palaso mo buka mo kele no e bondi woto palaso ila min jola ka banje yeboje nte lata wala bar lamin jamma jamela kiyamani ata ko yala nya lamin jata la bondo te diala nya fanan ka fako adiata nya la doro ya bondi membi janta ngaje ko nyin dola min jola bandaje nyin do tanata je bar wanti mbo wala foleja wala nyinde ko pour ndanga sabatino West Coast biroto wo sayo wato tamida because me ya tamida ani palaso men bembulu amanke West Coast la palaso
ha sa place lo
palaso men bembulu national la palaso la bembulu o mu throughout the country
la to ko so
dawda dia
sa edem nek sa do ko
dawda dia
den wa ka de Kebba Madi office every time
Kebba la office wala na dia mo follow la don ko Kebba mun tañolati wala na mantara team Kebba mantara jinkon brothers and sisters nteni Kebba le mo manke biti andu mota o stop no la wala yatina be dawda nieje jube be njalale. That is fixed and composted. And then secondly, e kam fo katara West Coast region la bureau to. Jemang nyanna kelante sabati dulati wato bela. And o bureau fana let me tell you one thing. O bureau fana man nyanna kela sabati dulati wato fana bela. Political bureau akalo dalilo menkan. Pour ka political la agenda kacha je. Obe keno la nyadi le bita grassroots le ye do ko ke ye kafolu nati ali sija le kacha bara manya na kala ko nyanda tala sila jalal katra atala je continuously o manke politikoti and o biro fana je man nyanda kala nte sidulate because I am national executive member nimbe national executive member yala nteta sila region kilina biro to je ken kacha dulati ning anything nato biro la ko to lo biro mo la wa executive wala ko to pour ka to nya fo na be kola yala so wala yatinna ndela bureau office obe damen bi o mu national national bureau to de George Town na office obe wala
bole national bureau kabul de ken mo be ne kabul lo ebe ke bala kabul le e bala team le wala kan national fond mo jambe man la tala kote
man lan tolla
e man la tala eni ke amana la team mo mol bi ko ka ta team mol form le aka muso kulen ben kilo be kere kilo be jede
ha yalo ibe men fo kadden be ko kilim fo le aje katara kabudu be me kere ntabe kabudu kilina kono wala Kebba la kabudu yalo ne aje ngaje ko indila nin koy mantara Kebba la kabudu memu kabudu ti ndaka fadam fansi nyame in mandinka wala mu karnin karimo kafu nyoleti ndaka je wala nyama mbar nin atara tawo nyama fana nin atara kabudu mu fenete ti nyarole oton tolde Kebba la kabudu because Kebba la kabudu mu de daroleti momo be tar la Kebba la kabudu ibe kala de dar lalti ite kala tiñar lalti bar mol la lantol la ani la labali antol la o man kumma yantol fede na Kebaro le kumma yatan fe kabirin de wan be men ke kan kana fo bi wala nyanta kumma yalantol nyako do mo ni be kuto mem man bete ya janni molu kalo e folo la kalo ni be kuto mem bete ata janni molu kalo e te fon le folo kalo mbe men to bete ata le latan na baro la le latale belori men kan to nyale mu nenata murula koma molla diamo te bondi la noto men sa tinna nga ku ke manya na men kala walla nga kuma fo manya na men fola bar nga lonko ke babe menna ning ayatara NPP president baro ya sifa saba soto nyim banko kan ada politiko fonkela
abraka bakalami ngetundu ba ngay jay Yusuf konade ngetundu ba ngay jay e ko taka modista ning kada lamin la Kebba Madi la fan fonkoti jinkonde jama bije e ko jinkon fanga la santa ko ja soma jama ko albe campagne jama ko albe parti lo ko to ko lo kono jama ko fanga ale parti fanga lole abe lole ne ala ka badde ko lumena MP ko ke bay ko accange bayle albe parti lo kula do moni fonye o ko
Before going further, there is a question you asked Lami. Baby NPP. Monana iko yefenyo di kungo bebulo. Keba ni mandem principle lela. I'll be candid. They are selfish. Kebba is not selfish. Kebba is looking at the general interest of the party members. If they are selfish, they are not looking at general members' problem. Kebba is not with them. And in your interview, Yamuel, in as much as things remain the same, I can't remember I request le make musol ninkel foninkel mel batata yela kujibeba. If the status quo remains the same, obviously, Hanindel Melka Kebba advise you, we are not going to advise him to stay there. Why should you continue? It is very clear to everybody. Na mol makoi, ye mol makoi be President Barole makoi ka. Momo be NPPB, I mol makoi, be President Barole makoi ka. Kebba be men now, we are not doing it for any other team, but ka President Barrow empower. Kajiko to remain in power. Coming 2026, na massive victory show. You understand? But sign, not to the Kebaje, otherwise it's left to them. But until in as much as until the men and all what we know about all what we know about Kebba, no. No. Not like Kebaje could allow otherwise too. Well, that's the national executive. I will not hide the fact to you. But well, it depends to the portion or the number of people. That's their business. But what is certain here is Kebba is somebody that loves NPP. Kebba is somebody that loves the president. If Kebba MPP can kill the MPP, what is it now being in that party now? No, wait. Look. Fatih, this is not my, CDLA primaries was not my first encounter with you. Birobe Katila Lomena, you were there. I think you were with Pamodu. Yeah, then, exactly. Why do you leave Pamodu? Why? Honey, let this be clear. No, let this be clear. No. I'm not here to answer any question. No. Listen to me. That's a leading question. If you answer it, is going to lead us to somewhere. Let's have that proposal. Yeah. Thank you. Good. But the case is quite different. How do you know? No, how do you know? No. Excuse me. No. I'm coming. Excuse me. No. Let's come to this point. Let's come. No, so don't. No question. I'm not dodging any question. No. I didn't dodge any question. What is the essence now? But the problem you might encounter does not start from today and you live there. But it's a gradual process. No, excuse me. There is a timeline. 2026 is far. Almost 2 years to go. If they are thinking positively, especially this 2 days old Ishul Melbakiri, they can think in the right direction. Yajiko Kebaka Menkele is the right thing. Let's join him and then we fight together. In that case, Kebba has no ground to live. Did he have any ground? Niko Lamin Mambetea. Ni Lamin Titano. Lamin Yajiko all the way. Nyinka Memfo, that's the truth. I came to positively. Ibe Menta another walleto. Why do you have to leave Lamin? Why do you have to leave Lamin? This party belongs to us. Let me tell you one thing. Nobody is going to force Kebba out of this party. I'm the right person to tell you how much Kebba invested into this party. Over millions. So why do you have to invest that and then just leave it with ordinary people? Yeah. But I said there is a timeline. Okay, good. This is a gradual process. We start it. And you could see the senior members of the party are trying to come into dialogue. Kajiko situation okay. If that is the situation, why would Kebba go? And Kebba la cry, aka cry membeka, aka kumbo membeka. Listen to me.
National People Party Kebba Lulano.
They know it.
So now why are they playing with Kebba?
No, why? As I'm telling you. No, wait. As I'm telling you. Well, even in any organization, you have the, how to call it, bad elements.
No, Conade.
You have the bad elements. No, those bad elements must play their game. But as time goes on, you can understand. Look, Kachal Bekirin. People in their right senses, they really know. Kebba can member, the message he have passed across. Me along Kebba for Kebba and Kebba, but then the messages I mail for. Genuine people only along Kebba is in the right track. And they are forcing the national executive to answer to Kebba's call. In that case, if they have answered to Kebba's calls, why would Kebba leave the party? His own party. Why? There is no reason to leave. Ninko en manke ngane klinti mantara dokula mbemento mam taramento but sa yaje ko mbe siloka inata nankak muna nambe bulalaje
bay ngara nyaro ngodo mi anango bala MPP je jama ko mam pade Kebba suda president jama fanan ko kelo bilye well jama bilye
excuse me kana damen don ka wala fo
kon lo den kana de kon den so da ngadiam
yes okay
Kebba to president Kebba mo fanya nan sign e ko sign president fon ala kuta bulo kono.
Well, I cannot tell you ala kuobe president bulo ala quote president bulo, but all what I can tell you is president knows Kebba is doing the right thing. Malam fake understand. Now, Melka for Malafi Kebba is shooting president. That's not the case. Ikata Nyamen State House, Kebba can go. Nobody is going to block Kebba. But now, ning for ninkelbe kumbola, musolbe kumbola, alma mulhat. Now, kabudu nyimembe kiring, wol mele alanko ko wollebe patile, wollebe tinyarula. Ni senata ebe dunaje.
Kabudu bije.
Well, anyhow you call it. But all I know is Kebba is having a clean feed for NPP and the president. And by God, that's going to continue. Sure. Nobody can stop it. Coming down to Jara Soma, that was my question. I think it's only a deaf that will say Kebba be Patilola. Because in Jara Soma, all what they were advocating for is 2026 President Barobe Murajenja. But what I'm saying, in that meeting ground, I give the ground to this guy to speak. Excuse me, I give the ground to this guy to speak. Ibeninka, for Kebba Patilola na Kebba Fasa 4, 2026 President Barobe Muruna. The message there is the most important.
No, but Nikibata was like a president there. Yes. And why now most of people think Kebba?
Mari hanite la kende a modol ka fule kuruyata. Hanatre kende atal kumu. People must caricature you negatively. But wobe nyaonya Kebba la barakole. Abarakatale. Ay kutulete. Memang baraka man kutote mote fem folama. I barakole sota ay kutole tree. And they know the stand of Kebba. They know the weight of Kebba in NPP. Obviously, enemies must work hard, Kajego silently, and he was never going to silent. As long as NPP is in the country, President Barrow is here, he's not going to be silent.
But still not Kebba MPP?
He's still MPP. This is what I said. And even today, the helps that we give to people, they are all NPP. If we are not NPP, why do we have to help the people of NPP? Why? So let's have this concept. Kebba is NPP and will continue being NPP.
But Kebba is NPP.
You mean?
NPP.
Well, Kebba administer. it has never come where Kebba uttered forming a party. So Ninteka Omoe Bantala then is that information to me.
Abaka account. Kin Kebba Madi munalo.
Baraka bake. Team Kebba alalo sabuta minna funding kelle boy fangoto milan ko combo sat funding kelle. Going back a little bit to the history, Niajibe 2021, massive campaign lekata kajako MPP na power. Abe wato kono wata
deal. Ate waro na Kebba nkaya abe kala deal be kama. La min tune. Ngaya mo sura kala wala. Hako kama ndi mo sura wala kala ro.
Wala nyalo ko ka kala dabiri na wala ni ka.
Bana ngajele nga video sodo le ngajo ko yidi gol fana be kala ro.
Mo sura kala ro.
Bara yidi bi fana.
Ay mo sura kala ro.
So afai nga fen soro fani gambia ko la na faade jemba be dile ani do ko la bari so fa do
I mean Fadi come what time on Yajibe 2021 massive campaign lekala because I can remember what time do ka falembe baro utla ko nyambo bare unfortunately kabrim kol be ke kanu ngani yakline also kabri wo tambita Yajibe MPP we went through cycle of elections na député carte fayo kele MPP went tada through mina mobea kalamtal mboita seriously mbota je council election nata the same thing happens okay mbota je mayors and chairmans mboita kotek so kabri wo boyol keta obviously me a political party or party ni when if you went through those things obviously abe dol jiklan tendila lesi dol be je be kamfala le fanya because kabri wol keta congress wol keta le fana modol fana be no positionoto kunu kabri wo congress wol keta man na positionota okay dol la boyol kono dol yaaje ko dol lente undermine wala nante man gagné so wo siol min keta kol meta nga feel ko kabri wo time o tambita ninga killoke ni modol be kukilin 2021 ninga killoke and they are very prominent mbukeji so nyi fonni gel nata o miro so de ko se mune keno nga willing nga nyim mol kile nimil be kukilin kunu bi ninga killoke mbukeji so kono kabri yo miro soto nte they call me through telephone me en call Brahma mane a hele tujara baluri atele en call ay nyim fonya through the telephone nga this one is a very good initiative nga imba ko 100% to go and talk to people me ko they were active they are no more active they are dormant pour ka diamo le muruna nga active kon active tanya 2021 nga that is very good on party wala farangol so I am 100% in support of it. So mbeje wo kono another meeting wal sort of meeting sabanyo. Unfortunately I was very busy then President Line Peace Tournament West Coast. In fact I am the coordinator in West Coast ntole be ko coordinate kan. So lawo meeting sabol ben na jemol le kabeng mbuka attend no. So but kabri yo meeting wal ke idamal na ta foko say nga committee set. Kabri yente fan consult I am part of the people who advise them ko let us not set a committee. Let's go for task force. Because the simple reason is that no committee formed as a contradict knowledge because already we have structures in Combo South and there are youth structures there. So we'll need to committee form jandrong ibajela ko maybe we are trying to overshadow their positions. Let us not form a committee, let's just form task force. So luminang wakacha sort of farato purgo task force form. Somebody even nominate me as the chairperson in but it's true ako na diamo Kenya I feel I have the experience to lead the mission. So he nominated me. That's how I came to be the chairman of that committee, but that task force. But at that time, we call Combo South Youth in Action. We have the print ones. If possible, one day, Neil after confirm, I can give it to you. Yeah, confirm. So what time on Combo South Youth in Action? But kabringo move ke sane mentoring ya moy. Iko they are interested. That is Burfoot this sane mentoring constituency Burfoot guys. So mbeje kabri wol fanan ko interest they come to join. So mbeje KMC fana ya kalamuta fadiba na la mul wol fanan ko they are interested they come and join. So kabri wakera ndamal ngoha now is beyond Kombosa. So why not we look at a unique name where everybody can see himself within it. So kabri wakera majority nata agree ko then let's call it Team Kebba.
but wo ka kili team Kebba la sabuta munela because kabri ngani initiative soro mirol soro kabri ye mul approach ya fo Kebba Kebba ko I am 100% supporting you another fan akoy ko ni ala son tabita da will give you car nga fuelo diala ka facilitate and another ko nyama he was the only one nga yayo mimbe ka diam mole he was the one facilitated
aka yayo mimbe aka men diam mole
nka diam fo ni kele ko political MPP manke party di mian ko let's say individual letam gambian letam MPP and especially we the youth because ngoy ko banku la nyatota abe sonni fo ni kele ngo fo ni kele ka alna nga ntamo minti nga ta political
but amalo ni ko fo ni kele na ndam political market ni fo ni kele mi fonje political no mi fonje masakunda kono o masakunda man fenke so why are you going back to the committee nana so we need ko be ko na ida wona kele
that's where we are coming to mbe ftalo wotole tumado a Kenya mulbu ko lon sambari fenke tan anu ndol fana action ni fon ye motivate ka wuli will come to that yalo ni man sakunda fa ye political for you will separate them right now government abesire mobile but patio
of funding
MPP patio obesire MPP
no look national people party of funding le kate fa baroy of funding le kate fa mo jumaye
exactly
kaje ko e bolunya falen e tra bloro funding ke be ka doko di mobile bolen ne jama be ne mito kede e fengo environment kede ma be bloto lamido sa no funding ka ko jigate do masakunda e jigate do mola so team ke amana na ko almuna nan sa team Kebba Madi abe muna kala funding kele team Kebba Madi muna kala funding kele
wala ngo ebe koronto ne we will come to that
okay yeah man ta kontre makajala man ta kontre makajala
we will come to that this are wolle even no call from trend gan those are kind of things that motivate us to build team Kebba yalo in politics no me political sometimes you have pressure groups milan ko be ko press la so that alfalsa kalamda they react mayal ni mo be domanta e data mo man fenge ko laftam ko dole ke ta kala because ibe sinol ya fa
in your mission is to encourage the dormant ones
exactly
and you have succeeded how many of the youth scholarship determine through Kebba because dole jusubora because imang scholarship no excuse me
no it's not a response no mada jan compete la sistina je jabi ale cross medi modla and why giving them cross correct mada je jabi correct
okay
so yeah so kabri workera then ndol fon be na agreeing ko team Kebba but team Kebba la aims and objectives muneti Kebba nga sutele funding kele mati mi ko he is the national youth president and he is directly working with the youth so untol fana mu youth solidity and the same time untol ni Kebba bele wuluta combo south na be sini wotum dole kan so woto pour ka wuli ka Kebba compliment ala efforts abe minke kan ka je ko ay sembo soto so that as a voice soto na o voice soto because mansa yaje abe siri aman sila ko diti wala bar mansa silata mo lamie ko masoto akela moy mo lamie ko masoto instead fan aman ke ka silata bari mansa lafta mo lamie ko masoto because ni mo be alon ko fati ka folke dankala bakel fati be journalisable la because politician be kadu be kala le nay fati inay do ko ke kaje ko o mol min kela moy fati la mo mol min ke danko fati la so that is all sort so ndol ngay missionol je ngaje ko ninga okay ibaje la Kebba la do ko be soni ala bulle because Kebba e fe often request from the party for ninkel to ala dia ko e ba kelal because ni mo okay wo fonninkel min be Kebba koma they are not answerable to them directly they are answerable to Kebba and ni Kebba kiloki pour wo fonninkel gestu ime gestu ibaje la ko wo is not helping the party so ntol nyine muna missionoti kaje ko we form a pressure group ngaje ko things yeta anyanta tala nyam and in politics ika sifa bele soto yeka dol soto they are not selfish in politics isa dol soto they are selfish in politics and isa dol soto milian ko wol nada politico to munela pour ye mol nimbe ko may nafa soto politico bari politico fanam buka fadia bay because it as Amadou bi nintenga to soto politico do be jewma la fa Amadou to soto so kelo binal bar kelo nana dante nte lata minas Amadou nte mo bukan distract mo buka murundino ko ma buka sila mola fanam but ni denta minna iten campagne la no ngam fanyala because bele tam so ni den campagne mbota je obviously ite succeed because yele ngani yomu ni nyata amade boti bare nimman son ka boje hansa ite fanam ila hamen ko minti mo soto because you don't succeed in what you want so still now kelo imbe tarla jele bari min kum mata ron ite mi alon ko be lori ilota ko be toñale kelka ni lafta toñale lo you will never regret so nyinne akendi tin kebala di amo siada because kabin dol ngana ko start man na drong danko don kata kebala officer we have been going around kadia mole so wala ni keba program o soto na killoke ni tin keba na la jinkon brothers and sisters dunte killoke don keba mo min ka fin crown min ka findi obviously o mo dol min be jana e mo soto no they will be afraid of keba so nyim pusan pulle be MPP because some of them instead hana ma miracle fan growth be na tema o fengol bare political fadiale be anu o mo political party long Gambia aba konole momo ibela flera ground e bamba so ndolli o miro le so we have that philosophy that's why when we come behind Keba ngaje ko Keba hana lafta kambala ko do lan ka fala atekela Keba atekela because munam molle be ko man listen to us we go ndol we know our mission is ka make so the justice in justice yatama mol betema wo justice be kala no nyaadi len ko political party o me alon ko etele mansa sindi wo political party o ma fo ko be do ko dila no mo bela bari laftal kaaje ko fondin kele soto mi alon ko e batata o party o le ye do ko soto anu party o fana nyanta nale miro soto mi alon ko e programme so de semine keno kaaje ko kela party o dingol face a because it's not like ka fo ko government hani government because B hanata for example UDP le nata in government ebe Gambia beleje UDP le osa in the seat but they are there for Gambia mume but UDP as a party should have a program wherein party dingol fana milan ko batata ko kono isa jibe mune sekeno ke compensate ifana no batadal
yawna funni ke
because wala nsodo wala atina ni mansa party yo ya sindi fa gagneta first ya kamene he will select ministers from the party for currently America election on fengo campaign on the Kenya Democrats bini Hillary the fengo for her Kamala Harris na gagneta for amla bida fengo Republican later he will select his government from the party that osat him so that is politics so ikap politiko ke nyinne kamako mbe nyim fansala sinin sama na keta fendi ndol fanansa jibe se fanansa jibe nyil mol min bal koma ise keno me mo bete kala no minister mo bete kala no director but some of them
ba bolin banya jibe most of the atami president fasa ka campaign ka duma ka campaign ka wuli ka mon convince bi atama na fa ko bi wona fa ko milliard ko kroni ya oppose bi wala wona fa ko no bi
fine wala nan ko no so that is politics that is politics is like that bari wo nite miya fasa e borta e kunu yaaje ko e mantra wona fa kon do nata abe wona fa kon wo mo hargel bari ite min fanan fasa ta nata ite la emsal objective son e fanan nyanda fenne kala min sa itandi ko ali amran tol manke kalamuta baren kalamuta tan so this is why it trigger kaje ko sa en Keba ko because before tol bina team Keba and others ka join ka in process start what mo ka chocho mo MPP aba team Keba la kalo bar kabrin nata ya lonne ko na misono minti because in tol do keli wo klinga diam but na misono minti ya lonne ko these people in la misono minti if you don't listen to them people are listening to them yalo nte lata min in politics man ke ko ka fo kon sutiata president la man sutiata national executive that is not it every good politician one thing you should work for and make sure you have a ground if you have your ground mansa be sira abe la flaka do ko ke with you but if nite found to molbulu ko ka for let me loyal to the president everybody should be loyal to the president but that doesn't mean you should not work for your ground so wole political tin tol nga wole fam and we are na message wol ngamil sen itol kela mo yala ya lo message because ke bala borobe anila siobe ndega si jamal be jenka mbota kalam tan ni ka si ministers and party wala nyaton gol bar ke ba kanyina foy ko al fenke fonni kele ani muso so yala way c'est powerful message ni wala be ke babul abuga fa al ku ke Kebba Madi aka fa al ku ke be because ke ba ka idan la konte asake nya man tangam fangono and that's the truth because ni tara Kebba ya jibe ya je ko mol min kana ka kumbo Kebba ke nyafita Kebba be skulol makoy kan abe boholol 50 $, abe masingol di kam molla all aka bo mun to la fangola jibo so mo sifana be bulu anu asembeta damina musol fana musol ni faningel wollom politico di Gambia de if you lack women and youths in politics in Gambia you are finished you are nowhere
okay baga amon selama do Eda Kebala Eda Mata Kurbel Zabo Matala I can't let's credit Madi Mola and Crossable Kadin and why I give him the Sabkari for him from Ningel.
Well, Jinkon Lota in 2018. 2018. A lot of men come away and come musul for Ninkel Fasa. Why? Najeko banko kan musul ninata korra jamal kono jibe bi school fees ni other issue musul lebe maral ngala nyin gadino andum banko fanana sembo mu fondinkel lati najeko nina na lonkam bloke wote na demaro kata wala then that's the best way to contribute your quota to the national development. Wala tina na dogo dikita funding kel ni musul la back. Musukafol bijang from Carton to Koina. Meliaron ko na nyutura masimol dila. Dol bije la gardinon ka boholo le dila. Dol bije ila gardinol issue le soto la fenshol la. Nka wol fen ma koy. Jamandul an introl. And Amanda Wala na latest program or project providing this pity cast to women kaje ko yefa makwe ela kavul yefa makwe ka involved into business because musujama bi they are petty traders. This is the way their mode of earning their living. Nko fanankela. Funding La Carol, let's come to that because Kebba is the leader of the youth, Patila Carol. And Nina Rajibe, most of the programs, Kata campaign trail corner, Kebba Bage have done. That shows he's a committed leader. Nim funding la duma. So funding la kumboda BBBBB akake karang lete scholarship. And in football JC. You can understand. So, niaje we given those supports and mbukake nyenkanko party. Tonya na jamaa bije NPP leng. But mbake ka nyine kama na banku diya fasa. You can understand. If I open my phone now, you will see a series of messages that are inquiring a scholarship kuwenya they with us. I'm yet to communicate to Kebba Kajiko because Dolbiji Walla deadline is just September here. Abo be kam pour Kajiko kanyi mansukunda le fasa. Moso abe pati men fankono. Nyil tara funding le nova. Funding la kumbo dal ketament wala nyindiko. Ye request megla when it comes to scholarship soul. They were never given the opportunity. So Wole will do relax. They have their whole programs. Anyway, in Nila booklet all every coverage you make, they have their write-ups. So this is what we normally go through. Najeko men yalanko is very in need of scholarship. We see. Ntabe kenola. But me yalanko ajarra nake. Anyininka now, if they call youths now, mojeleke dankwala. Because yajeleko me relax ndi. Saying ni 100 leng 50 be boteji. Then there are even more motivation to kana back till faster political call. Of recent, if you go to Jinkon TV, every week the number of set of jerseys with footballs menka di team sola. O team sol be mu funding keleti. Nka beke muneka mpruka funding kel fasa Kenya je fita. To see a smiling face on them. Because they are the future leaders of this country. And then political balloon de ramon funding it. And then Nina the 2021 la political ala campaign o kolea be funding kelea be take. So Kamuru to plant back our revenue on those youths, then Najeko it is the step in the right direction. Yeah.
Let me today. Ibe West Coast. Campagne kono kanso kade fayo anin dibide kade fo ibe kumala ibe odoro bula be kanso be na be dibide kade winna jama ko ni Kebba sobor ba bulo kono fonde Kebba ko mulba ko ma mara kana lo be dus West Coast
okay
ka fon sa de ko ya buri kata kaso jide
baraka ba ke la nyini ka ko mayata be audio bulala be kumol fola ko be win na le manna win lustala dalilol bije
mulo de lo
men yatina lusta o sira ngolla andu dalilol fana mande ya fe nga fole janna wato be sira wala yatina wato nimbe diamula tubando ba don ka fero kala nga tambindiro ke kuma kan do la nga kuma kan do muta menu mutata ni wol fana fo wato sira kawol fole menu nyanta menu tambid lan kawol fa fo wato la janna wato be tambida ngomba winna ngaje mbota presidential election ko na nyame ko national assembly election ko e député carte fo mba winna bare comme team Kebba la kiamano diamo tajan ay pointo dol to koma lafta pour ka je senen dima me yatina team Kebba nata inata dalilo men kan ila nyini karo wala yatina be murla je kan pour ka senen diro ke mune yatina boyta abewol kono mul men yalon ko presidential election i participate wala sita wala na national assembly boyta kombo banko kanja mbado do yalla nyini karo ke wala fadi la question on kanyo sama because of what nimbe point no ma pour kataje
hankana lami be so lami
but because
dem mo platform di
ila platform
di be ni ko lami
be la moy gande
so nga lami so nga wado kada so nga wado kada lami ni mo le kado president election di be kado fa ko ba batal mo nak no mo fundi da kado fa di be kado fa
no dalilo fo ga ko do ganya wala na la fratara ko e mo le sida man carte fay wala na bo de te karra mo ne sindi wala tina team Kebba ñol soto because of I mean for e diamo kono mol men ya lonko ni ngaje ko presidential election ni wala wulta ka campaign ñol ke ngaje ko national assembly kada kiyamani ya election ol to will be relaxed so wayati namboyta because ni na majority jube men ye carte fay ntoli ntola majority ya manka ko fota la tar la political party do kan hani ntola majority men fota la be siri na man fay carte nyi man fay ni men contest that on that elections ni ya jube wala majority men be bul presidential election o majority nyi continue tale amanka ko la majority la fata la continue tale so ntolta membe bulu wala talata nyaadi la man la do kan menu man vote wol be siri ne man carte fay wala yati namboyta so mol membe siri wala na team Kebba ñol sotla wala ni mol ka diam team Kebba la ka kende fela ko men ko wol ka drama la ke pour mol ye jale ndala jero ka ke wol bar ni mo real politician yalo memu politicoti andu be political party men ko no lafta la interest la nin team Kebba ñol sifal wulte ñanta kafle fele because wala o aims and objective movement wala ñinti ko mol me relax be siri fonding kewol do sa di majorities al nga bulawol no mangi wulindi ibaje la kom fota electionol men la this coming election presidential election si o soto no so ngabere ni momo ya lon ko hakilo e balo be ibe NPP la lafta NPP la nyaata la nyanta o team o support la anon team Kebba lo man follow ti Kebba Madi la team Kebba Madi malo men ya lo afela e wolle diam ta kiyama no fela siri kaytan diko nyillo tale meeting jamal fongol ke Kebba mambo wakala inata wolen ka nyini ka support la support dila e konko ala nganyen team o to la Kebba fonla pour ibaje la si sona yambulo mbe do ko men keka o dalilo la yatina team Kebba to nata
good jekuma bar lami
so bar ni ajube ngawdi amolu mennuki janni be futala di national assembly election ma komboya nga me yitandi wala minti ko nimma guli nga feroke
ha wondi be carte faw
dibide carte faw be boyla komboja anda man na baya kedo nya kiyamani ya nata iman kumo moy men fota iman na barala nata kiyamani election ol dani mayoral election ol the same thing happens mande ya fe fanam findiran ko ali nga wuli men fota ko num base en kanna bi nga feroke ba nga jube na mol men be siri be kamfare nga muru ka nga yitandi la ko
mo kam mo campagne
dalilo le bije men ye campagne because ninte ni bitaka dunia mu ji kono tamol di nyame nyolole ni bulata dinko kono nte man nyanna bulala dinko kono ni benoma o mo la kamfa manke nyinde ko e kap kono le bondi la poso kono ya dila folo mberu nga kamfa folo bla fo e dame ya lon ko wole nyim problem of on create wala nyinde ko brim presidential election botala musoli asobile ta throughout the country banko beka momo NPP musora be asobile ta abe la programme le landi funding ke ole asobile ta yela programme landi ka make sure mbitanda president mbita bimba ay tandila dunia la ko ntol mo wili keme nano me carte fay mbenyim banko kan mambu banko katenga so ni ajube o moli o préparation o men beke inata Independence Stadium ota bari man bunda ila pour mol be do Independence Stadium o ye invitational keje ye restrictional keje to make sure that nita be mabelo programme oto abe korea le bule me alon ko fentabulu aman silolu lo prime be no programme oto wo dalilu le astinna dolu mela asobilu do dolu yaje kon to nga carte fay ñu lenne bari bi nga carte fay lafta men ya so sa ye da bon to la ko imaji hani lafta mabela president la kalindro te man songata ni motolu men dimanta pour que mol transport o motolu man so ta nyama so o jama mo jama bije woye kamfa musu kafu jama bije kamfata fonni ke kafu jama bije kamfata so biri wo kalindro botal ton problème o stade nde ko ni waya fole nga fole fo nga fo dulato dame yalon ka janta fo la jele nga fo duma fo nga fo moli men yalon ko wolle nyanta moyla man na da wala ngaje ko man simbalta nga fo sando pour mo si kumo moy men yalon ko at least hanni man la kumo bunya so do la kumo bunya nole hanu do do ngaje ko men nyanta kala manki so kam fa la continuer kata national assembly ni mol wali la cordal fon le koné ka fo in life o kon kam fa la continuer kata kiaman election west coast ndaga namoto le mala namoto fula ngabe fuel kamul sika ke sama kata carte fa bar ni fuda mol me la cordal koné ka fo nyantol tan na hajo bulal pour kata carte fa NPP en kadol mamol al mamol la hajo long wallahi ka fo nyaten bar nata try la nga mol convince pour kata carte fay bar min ya lonko ni wolle be contest kanje ngaje lol be mol yoron naka nyame la mol be pareri nyaadi la pour ka fundi kata election kata carte fay ngo opposition non ni ruling party te client la ni be opposition ya le ka struggle bar ni kada ruling party ta annal ta do no so wala nyini banta itala ka so ka tambi opposition party wala mo toñade so ni ko bete ni opposition ko be ala ka fo men be opposition party ni ko no yela party o kan lanko iba kanu la comme wato men nan to man president ya so nga party o kanu nyame be men kono bar biri nga president ya so na kanu nyaal be fatalal de fengo fen nana ni opportunity le o man sakunda kono wala o party o kono anyanda fatala party de ngol man that's the reality bar ni o party de ngol buke fanje o kono ibo mune filla ebe sila le bulo la nyoka ya wanti do fo le la ben fadi politico
jiga tel bar NPP ko la
amanke NPP damati yaje ni political party nyim banko kan ni ruling ke akada man sakunda kilin abuka fula nyaw soro because of me ya sabu mo la selfish interest le ka sabu ni ete ke palaso to ye tambini ibuka koma jube mol men ya lonko wala ka sofay ka carte fay ibuke nyamru wol ka wala kana si ya decide o man sakunda me te carte ete palaso soto je wala ka munafa soto je ala nga fero ke ngofo bondi ni ngol bondi itala palaso be burkalale wala katina man sakunda ka da man sakunda kilin wala keda sada wala kayra ba jawara wala keda yaya jambe andum wo sifa ngawo taman serul leje NPP bi wala nan kombe wullale na diamu moliye ngawo nyaton ko forcer ka diamu ye ke lamo ke forcer pour ye lamo inna to make sure that mo la sulo moment yake bawon to le fon sira janko NPP mba formula comme ANC be nyame South Africa andum moliyo taman sero je le president o simfalu menota pour que regiono be kan ka biro loje
aba biro mo ko mela min
biro ko yaro mo
le pour ko bar biro loje people people mulka iko sai fajida MP von bulo kono sai ya dama ko tuntu sigi mala baro win wata wada kabdu musul kan ka fude mulkan e kam fanya ko jigate da baro ko la
e ka wala foy
e jigate MP von ko la
kan dem fanan ko
ala MP ko fon le kan mole
ha ndem ko ni
alla mol mi kan baro wala ka nga baro ka defa baro min nga sin minna baro bado kan alla mol ko fo la ben
e kan de kun ni ngo menje ni te
an everyday ka mole
very good ni te yafo mbaje la ko e ka fundi men ka wala ka fo en te odina ila barande fanan ka fundi men ka wala ka itan ni la ko president be kata bale ke kam musoli ya jele dunia mo la ko be tarla wala bulo bari e ka damen fo e ka damen fo de
ani ka dafa president men ka musoli
president o e fero le kele ka kata musoli ka lodula nyimata e bira ministry bondi ka musol la man sakunda di famo
e ka alen ka to be ka je ko ka fa mbaka kana just because of 2026 kana ne ka fa musole ko nga fa ko ka ale tan ka fa because of 2026 kana na because musole ko e ma min ke just 2 years time just 2 years time ko sen ka defe ko na sina e ko bokra musole
no ko be boga ke no wadi kilinna aske no tul sulata mem fam fangola o wato le man si pro kaki bar ku jamal le keda commando men wato sita andu wolbe ke kan be nya baka so musol be men demand kam bibi la ol fana wato le mansini wato si debe kala
muto wado se la
wato mto wala nan to wulita
lami ala
yaade nim ko ko na wato mansini mo ka so be wulla
ala campagne min kan ala campagne ko ton wanja akam ne ko bangu dum akam ne ko musole
nga men fo musole ko be sembe tu yalla
are you guys doing that
we are doing that definitely
lami se sarodi o programme bi dam mi bi jam on na ko fele events naga is ko bala mondi
nga ko modole ma lafta je iman lafta nga je complete ANC South Africa lafta na parti yake wala nyama iko president la bureau lo na fatala bureau lo ena fa soto le president la do ko la moti parti di la do ko la parti ka parti regulate to make sure that ANC be tamandiri nyama ke kan South Africa wo etara na parti ko comme wala yatin nan to be nyinyo sabolla to make sure that même for the week wala yatin nan be nyi manyal ke kan bara man ke nyinde ko parti o memba ko no be wala konna wala be kule kala membe parti o tinyala no bawon fangolo sonda ko na patio manyanda da na president kilena nyanta jamale sodla patio nyi nyanta tarla jana fo biro lo ta regional be kam woto manyana tulaje wayti nyaade wala ya tinna ndolbe wulala ngalon simfulola until foni patio dingol yaaje wala patio la nyaton ko yaaje ko nyulu na miro ni la miro mankili ali ngi bay na patio to ni mbay mbe ala mutala par ni mam bay bije
ni ba ala patio
no pati lo ko mo wonta tedana da pati ntolo me e ka pati lo famo famo mol men kunna ni njube famo sa lo ko man wote keno lan to lang miro famoti ni mbay be bola pati to bar ni mam bay pati nyanda tala nyamem fana lulu ne mbo kankula la andu metar la lori wakana
la e ba ko FD ka kankula be genango
ni bu kan dango be kondina ka kankula
kona de sarodi
yeah Fadi, just to top up on to Lamine Menfo Pirolo is just to show the entire world that NPP is a well-established party. A well-established party, you must have structures. This is why we have bureaus. And even the oppositions, if they have the means, they will do it. You understand? So, Kasaro di dong, badungol mbal tintula mbal jela jiberlal. But just to tell you, our media coverage starts from today. Both Team Kebba, Jinkon Brothers and Sisters, Jinkon Foundation, our media coverage starts from today. We will always be on media. Just to advocate for justice. We need justice. We need justice. This is all what we are advocating for. We are not advocating for anything but justice. Thank you.
Amadou?
Baraka bake. Yo baraka bake mbe jibarlal tentula mbe jayla komi kamurun ko take kam media tentu ke jay banko do ko buka betiano media ko so media have a great role ka play ka joko yirway soto dunya kon mbe fonni kel yamar la min non o mu kuma la wonde kada fonni kel kan ko ye dum politiko kono ye la lord lata because banko do ko lon politiko man na pour ka fon ko ton politiko na da banko do ko la because mi at nambe ofola. If you are not in position, you cannot change the narrative. Sitting at the ghetto, ka complain, that will not solve anything. Do something. So doing something, to be encouraged. La alna dum politiko kon. Nindum da politiko kon. Niaje baroketa president be I political like. So if you are doing politics, you can be anything tomorrow. If you are there, you can change. But Nimantra in the leadership front, leadership line, you cannot do any changes. You will just keep on complaining. And that will not change anything. But I believe the generation of Katanyame, we have very potential youths in the Gambia, across the nation. Yagente, I believe ko political manna hasidiala, ma fadiala, FMCO, just miro lefatata. You can be an MPP, mbejana, that is namiro lefatata, but in nada banku dokola. That is way more bele sula. Because even like you are saying, Nigambia Yirwata mobile. So, Ntebe Fonikel Yamarla, na yela lata political. Be America la fengo follow kan. Denis Sababeje, they inspired me a lot because Minatina, well, they are very young, under the age of 20, 26. Some of them are senators. So, walunga la kumola mwebe mi fokan injustice mi bekering America. Eka kodo mi di Israel ka innocent people life for lulung. Ibola complain kang because they are youths. They want to fight for injustice. But okay about me be sanji tan kono to nyabe wala ibe terin. Woto funding kelle senyim bankola al halo falino. So me funding kel yamara cross any other party. You don't political kono.
fonse responsibility ta ngana banko fal
abaraka bage Amadou abaraka bage team Kebba Madi wato min ta kana ker fatu bay fonden commande ko la fa jabi do kala ni momo yami la ko e kuma faja mi yalan ko le fa jabi la ker fatu mo beleja do pati beleja mo bele banko dum beleja ni aje kuma faja mi yalan ko ela minuto ila min fa man sodo kema fele lan den mo sinano ina jabi bay kim fa fonden commande ko la fa kuma do sinande mo bay fele na bi kuma do sinande oto ngetendu bak nge jey wato ngata kana ker fatu ante lami fa bisin pour kunto mile muta camera to olon charting ngaten ba nga jey ane lami jallo ngaten ba nga jey mi anon ko be sanoto abende ko momoyla kabda kawam beda musala kamara ngaten ba nga jey ala baraka bak.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Ya bari biyo ken kontan batale. Bari inatal pour kan bullo ko jibe.
Ito kontan tale makura. Bari ala ya lonte man kontan de. Makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudu la kilimoto.
O moto nyalti kay.
Ngoko di baka to ki nan jang pour yenna dula dada ni tata na dula to makura ala ya long njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula din anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
no ama me to nyalom
ke bara fonye mun muy la kulloti
ndela kullu balu waldi
balu way fo balu ko loro fanankele
ikal loro fanankele
ñin kunne suniata ta www.baluwo.com anim baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudula asatare mambata jorangol membuko cementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woninga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anim baluwo ifangole marate la kudula